This is an interesting show because we get to keep starting over, which is nothing wrong with fresh starts.
No, that's it. That's the basics of starting a business.
And
restarting.
Yeah. So, Jason, let's start with you this time.
Sure.
Just say who you are. What you're here to talk about, and then we can bounce questions back and forth.
Sure. So Jason Salvas, like Arthur had alluded to before, him and I have known each other for a really long time. I've had the privilege of getting to see him kind of grow in this process. And I mean, as far as what we're trying to accomplish with this product, we really want to create something that has an importance to community overall, something that saves water. Obviously, the people living in California understand what that looks like.
Yeah,
pretty intimately.
We do. Although this year was a different year.
Now it's changed a little bit, but
just this year. But
yeah, I grew up in California, in Northern California, so I remember droughts and having to time your showers and things like that. So water as a resource, obviously, is extremely important, and being able to be a part of a project that has the ability to save a significant amount of water, but then also automate gardening and allow people to enjoy that type of hobby without having to have extensive knowledge in what it takes to do that, I think is pretty cool.
Wow. So you guys were just hanging out one day because you've known each other for such a long time, and you were just looking at some poor, thirsty, dry plant, and you came up with this idea, or
not quite?
What happened?
No, not quite.
Is this
No, what happened was, to be brief, so I was starting that story, and I met Jack Waterman at that dinner party for Halal, the Jewish organization.
Yeah.
Jack Waterman's an older guy who has been how's it going? Who's been involved in
get close. We've known each other forever.
Seriously. No, but he's done everything from he worked for Raytheon for many years.
Oh, yeah.
He's worked for all the listening wear for nuclear submarines. He's got computer chips on the 747, the plane. The guy's unbelievable.
He's a genius,
but extremely modest. Drives a Buick, and great father, great guy to just sort of be around. I just love sitting next to him. We talked about music theory that night. It's something we've never picked up since then, and I've never spoken about up till then. And we went from there to my apartment on a Wednesday, had dinner. I invited some of my friends over that the cell phone idea and smartwatch thing fell through on. And we were sitting around a coffee table, and we were trying to have an intense conversation, and then it just was like, screw it. Nothing's going to be accomplished here. And we were talking about what we were doing this coming weekend on a Wednesday. That's when you know a conversation is that bad, when you're looking forward to a Saturday, and it's not even really, even Thursday or Friday. So we brought up this concept. I said, I think I'm going to head back to my parents and help them in the yard. My dad hates his sprinkler timer, and he just can't get it right, and all the plants are dying. And Jack says, that's what I'm doing this weekend. And then it's like, what if there was a way? And this was like everybody in the room really came up with this.
Wait, was Jason there?
No,
not at this point.
No, you weren't there then.
Jason wasn't there yet.
I was trying to figure out if you were at the other table. Or...
No, at the time we had a different crew, all young guys who've moved on to do great things. And Jason wasn't there. So it was Jack and we, it was one of these ideas that said, well, maybe there's a way of improving it. And somebody says, maybe there's a way of connecting to the internet. And then somebody says so it was a group developed idea. And then how that idea continued to develop was a process. So the aha moment was sitting there in 2011, late 2011. Year after that point, we had a lot of people come through, and the complexity of the product's immense because we have hardware that's designed by us, we have software which is designed by us, and then there's the connection of the software to the hardware. So it's the connection of the brain to the muscles and all the ligaments and that's what our bodies really are, is the support. Balance is extremely difficult to achieve when you're working with 18-year-old, 19-year-olds, communications issues, people that have been in an industry for many years that don't have time for, and then by the time we got our act straight, 3 months later, some of the hardware would become obsolete. And then 3 months after that, we would say,
that's happens in technology.
Oh, a ton.
It does, yeah.
I mean, I thought it was just me because I'm a technophobe and I'm a lagger. I found out I'm a lagger. There's actually like there's a bar. There's a bar. Yeah, and somebody showed me that, and I found myself on that graph.
Is that when one thing would be fully developed, another piece would be going obsolete. Their responsibilities reflected their own character. And when you're dealing with people that haven't yet, that are still learning what it means to find discipline and to, apply themselves in an inventive way and also take criticism, but also produce, we had some great opportunities from television shows. That was an amazing process. Jason then got involved. He experienced the last of that era of personalities with one guy named we'll call him John Cezanne. It was just an unbelievable time.